芬兰，世界公认这里的孩子成绩好，创意强，还快快乐乐零压力。只有500万人口的北欧国家，却号称教育最强国。我很想亲眼看看这个传奇。天还没亮，小学3年级老师 Rainy 踏上了去往赫尔辛基的列车。他每天都要搭乘火车，去往位于首都的学校教课。
Today we are going to concentrate on our challenge, time, age, and me. I'm able to choose how I teach, and I'm also able to choose which subjects I want to combine. It's fresh air and it calms you down, doesn't it?
Yeah, you also got coming.
Yes. Helsinki area is quite expensive, so the teachers, they need to live elsewhere.
Rainy 比我早进入学校，准备当天的现象教育课程。他建议我8点钟再进来，体验一下代替刺耳铃声的开课音乐。
Aamuna vasta niin minä sain valita ja valitsin savolaisen osakunnan soitannollisen seuran CD:ltä kappaleen Mazeltov. Tyttäreni soittaa siinä klarinetti. Meillä voidaan soittaa kaikenlaista musiikkia. Ja sitten välillä tulee räppiä, tulee klassista, soitetaan kansanlauluja. Joskus joku opettaja itse laulaa ja soittaa.
No niin, tänään alkaa meidän projekti, meidän ilmiöoppimisprojekti. Ja sen ilmiöoppimisprojektin aikana tutustutaan semmoiseen ihmeelliseen asiaan kuin aika. Aika, ikä, minä itse. Ja ajatelkaa, miten se aika näkyy esimerkiksi kasvoissa. Teidän kasvot on nyt ihan erinäköiset, kun ne oli silloin, kun te olitte ihan pikkupalleroisia, kun te olette syntyneet. Niin joka tyyppi ottakoon nyt iPadinsa esille, luokoon sinne kirjan Book Creatoriin aika. Sitten äänitys, jossa sä kerrot, mitä aika on.
Mistä pitää tehdä äänityksiä?
Mitä on aika sun mielestä? In this phenomenon, I put some pieces of art and math, biology, Finnish and Finnish literature, because they had to read and write, so many things. I take these from curriculum. I know that these are the things that I have to teach to my third graders. I have to teach what time is in math's point of view. what is an hour, how many minutes there are in an hour, and they have to know how to count. We don't do this like 5 hours per day. We just do this phenomenon-based learning set on this Friday, and on the other days we use up books and etc. Sitten tuolla on keskisormen aivan se korkein kohta. Laitapa tosta noin toi.
从你的这个手腕开始，下巴这里，哎，往上量，到这个中指指尖，这个就是你脸的长度。你看，你从这个眼往两，慢慢往后抹，哎，抹到头，是不是就耳朵的位置啦？耳朵就画在基本上和眼睛一个位置。
不知道脸的比例，这是自我认知，是吧？
什么样动物的这个脸庞或者脸型适合在芬兰漫长的冬季里边生活？所以有的小朋友就说画一个这个动物的脸，那么是不是狭长一点的，在冬季的话散热面积比较小，然后有很多的这个毛发能够帮它抵御寒冷。
Ja entäs nämä?
Nämä on siellä joo, vähän heijaa.
Heijastimet. Tosi hyvä. Tosi hyvä.
就是那个冬天不是黑暗吗？这样的话亮安全。
Yeah.
What strikes me is really they learn everything from real life, then they give inputs to their own life as well.
We don't have tests. We don't have any tests on 3rd grade. We don't have any tests on 4th grade because we want to avoid competition, any competition. The only thing that we evaluate is not their knowledge in subjects. It is how they work as individuals, how they work as pairs, how they work as groups, how responsible they are for their tasks. This is something which is now a very important thing in whole Finland, so-called positive pedagogy. And that means that even though the children, somebody of us is not good at math or good at science or good at arts, but they still have their power. Is it fairness or creativity or eagerness, a capability of group working, kindness, grit, resilience, curiosity, empathy, love. Love, the most important thing of all. I think that nowadays children are different. They have their iPads, they have their mobile phones, so everything's faster. Our task as teachers is to calm them down. And reading, for example, is one way.
Rani 老师的现象教育课下周还有一节，我很好奇他会教出什么结果。学生们做手工就能领悟时间与人这么大的命题吗？而另一个没有围墙的课堂又给我上了一课。
Anton ja Felix。
在这里呢，老师先给他们发一张色卡，让孩子们去森林里面寻找跟这个能够相配的颜色。刚才老师跟我说，他们上一节课呢，在这里上了数学课。他说，在森林里面什么课都可以教。
This is excellent weather. Very warm. Yes.
Warm.
Snow.
You call it warm?
In November. Yes. This is warm weather. Very warm.
Ah, red. Now you got the red one. Yeah.
Excellent red.
Yeah. You know, like before I came here, I thought forest is green, or some earth, the color, you know.
Yeah.
Now you just open my eyes to see you have all different colors.
Nice. Yeah.
现在他们的下一个任务呢是要去寻找气味，他们会去找不同的植物，然后呢要形容它的气味，告诉老师。
Miltä? Omenalta. Jaha. Muistatteko? Tässä puussa on nimittäin ihan ainutlaatuinen oma kata ja varsinkin se puuaine se tuoksuu todella hyvältä. Ei sittenkään, okei.
What is this smell?
Wet tree, I guess.
Yeah, I think I smell the rain. Yeah. Is that they are supposed to tell the name of the tree? Or?
Yeah, they can use imagination.
Yeah. So you don't have to be right with the name.
No.
It's interesting. It's not like you are looking for a correct answer.
No.
It's just whatever you can come up with.
Yeah, it's called nature.
It's called nature.
Yeah.
Very
I
strong.
think very strong, surprisingly strong. Yeah.
Oh, it's like all the way through.
Noin. Hyvä. Mietän nämä listat tänne näkyviin. Voitte aina käydä katsomassa, että mitä pitikään löytää.
这些全部是形容词，比如说第一个是可爱的东西，第二个是其实恶心的东西。So it's not all the positive words, like even something not so pleasant.
No, they should touch something disgusting and
to touch something disgusting. Wow. So you bring the children here, they learn how to survive in the nature.
Yeah, but I think the main aim is to create the personal relationship to nature so they can love and care it.
In Finland you have forest.
Yeah.
That's why you teach in forest.
Yeah.
What if somebody from Africa, what can they do? They cannot really copy this model, right?
Well, no, I think they should make a local things.
Yeah, it's more like the connection with where you live, the environment.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe in the big city you should learn about the city then.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course.
看上去芬兰的课堂并没有什么惊天秘密，学习是为了回到生活，回到所在的环境。渐渐的，我感到整个芬兰社会也透着这样朴素的气质，拒绝喧嚣浮华，回归本来面目。
社会呢可能比较安静，然后大家内心也比较安静，也没那么多竞争，大家也不会去攀比，比如说你走在街上看，可能没有什么奢侈品的店，因为我觉得它这个社会本身比较讲究公平，所以财富可能不是它一个比的一个主要的指标，它可能更会比这个人很有品位，或者是这个人很有教养，芬兰非常注重教育。70年代有过一次很重要的教育改革，所有私立学校、所有的小学都纳入到政府的这个管理范围，然后国家出钱让每个人都上得起学。我觉得芬兰把这个钱投到人的身上，然后让人都变成了人才，然后人才去赚钱。
过去80年里，每一个芬兰孩子出生前，他的父母就开始期待一个特殊的、免费的纸盒子。
This is the Finnish maternity box. All families that have a child receive this box, and it contains all kinds of useful stuff for babies. Even you can use the box as a bed. There's a mattress in the bottom, and it's updated every year.
Every year,
yes.
Yeah. Sometimes they add something according to what people think they would need, and it makes you feel special when you get the box.
Yes.
To be like.
It's nice to receive
you're cared about.
芬兰政府显然把孩子看作国家未来最可贵的资源，大量投资在学校和家庭。也有人质疑，芬兰会变成一个福利过重的保姆国家，而不是资本社会。
Hyvää ruokaa on. Okei. Näin meneekin. Yes.
So you are a headmaster, but you need to queue up here, yeah?
Yes, every time.
So you don't have privilege as a headmaster?
No.
And every day you eat here?
Yes.
Same food?
Yes.
Everybody same food?
Yes.
Isn't it boring?
No, it's not boring. It has been 70 years now, the free school meal. And it's some secret about the Finnish school system. teacher training and a free school meal.
Could there be some discussion? Shall we cut the free meal? Shall we save some money?
No, it's not possible.
Free education, free meal, this is some basic right here.
Yes,
People believe this deeply. You can never change it.
Yes, we have a great kitchen. They are making 5,000 meals for many schools of Kajaani. It's some kind of food factory.
You mean the whole area, the school is the same?
Almost, yes.
Wow.
There are very bad times in history. The last winter war also, the continued war also. You have to study, you have to work and hard. That's the main thing in Finnish. That's why we have some kind of called sisu.
Do you think they still keep this sisu?
No, I don't think we have a good standard of living nowadays. It's so easy to live and watch TV and play games.
So you missed old days?
Yes, I like that we have a little bit more competition. Because in sports also we have a competition. Why not in education?
I would think if I'm the headmaster here, first thing I would do is to put some slogans. Work harder, sisu, push them really to be hard workers.
Yes, they're very much free space, but you can put nothing on the walls. It's some kind of art. That's why we don't have nothing on.
好，你们穿的好像夏天。
北京人张雨霏，1990年来到芬兰，与一位芬兰姑娘结婚，有了3个孩子。在陌生的水土中安顿，文化冲突是第一堂课。
我女儿6岁时候呢，有一次跟她在一起做数学，她说不喜欢做哈，当时咱们就急了一点，谈了一下脑门。后来呢，就没想到呢，这个老师呢就给报告给叫儿童保护部门。我和 CEDGO 专门安排了3次到4次谈话，每个谈话都2-3个小时哈，就是一个文化冲突。在芬兰，任何暴力，包括语言，都是不允许。
Of course, I'm married with Chinese, so I know there's some cultural difference here. And in Finland, they take this kind of case very seriously.
In the end, like the thinking behind is that here you have to treat your children like adults equally, equal. Yeah. So Iris, you have anything to tell? Okay.
“纯芬兰式家庭的关系会怎样 ？Pia 和 Jim 也有为人父母的经验分享。
You have 2 children, so that our children they moved out, and when you look, unfortunately,
we miss them so much.
Yeah, I have 2 kids, and I wish they can grow up and leave me alone as soon as possible. Some said that things are very cold with, but in the family, do you also hug your kids all the time?
Yes, the American movies. Whenever they go out, they say, "I love you, I love you."
Yeah, do you say that to your kids as well?
No. There is a
treasure.
Yes.
Today, some parents who want to be too much like friends with their kids, and of course that's good, but you definitely need to set boundaries also. You are not your kid's best friend. You're still the one who kind of helps them to survive in the world, so that's kind of a balance you need to find. You don't let your kid to broaden the boundaries, but you can still discuss why they exist and what's the motivation or reason behind. So when the child understands it, if it's not just because I tell you so, but why you tell so then that helps.
Well, here I found a common ground like between the Chinese and Finns. When we say love, it's also something very serious, not like a daily thing.
That's true.
Yeah, we mean it as well.
Yeah. So if you go to the work and you would say when you're at the door to your wife that minä rakastan sinua, the wife would think that you're really crazy.
Did you do something wrong?
Minä rakastan sinua， 什么才是芬兰父母的爱？这位富爸爸愿意说出他的故事。
I'm in the top list of the taxpayers in Finland this year. If you take only income, then 330 was my position this year. I'm self-made man, studied myself from zero. I have been working since almost I was born. So that's also the requirements for the kids.
他用了很久了，非常喜欢。
是这一双的线。
那个时候他不到15岁吧，然后呢，他给我们提出来，他想买一双特别贵的 Jordan 的鞋子。后来呢，我先生说，他说他14岁、15岁，其实在芬兰已经是可以出去打工了。
一次送就是大概15欧元，对，那里。
送一次报纸，准备是3个小时，送出去2个小时，5个小时。
因为是自己赚的钱嘛，我就知道很辛苦得到钱。
Like our kids, we put them to McDonald's or Starbucks cafe to work, just to work. Very valuable. I sometimes ask because they complain that, oh, this owner is so bad, he hires so bad people or do not train well or something. I said, okay, what would you do? And then they start to tell me what they would do. I said, wow, that's so good. You have been thinking out of the just making hamburgers. You have been really thinking, what if I owned this business? What I would do? When I follow the young generation in China, they work hard, study hard, but then how to apply what they have learned is somewhat like missing. Big import product for Finns would be common sense. And so that's like a creativity, common sense that I very rarely see in other countries.
Do you believe that creativity is something can be taught, or it's just by nature?
One thing that we always say that the teachers in Finland don't really teach. It's actually the kids who learn.
Peter 是愤怒小鸟的创始人之一，他愿意带我去看看芬兰孩子课余在学什么。所谓创造性从哪里来的？
So this is architecture for survival. It's like a plane crash in the remote island in the sea, and there is a part of the plane still there.
Great.
What is this tent for?
Sun doesn't come on the metal, so it doesn't get really hot.
Here is still the sea, right?
Yeah.
They can get some seafood.
Yeah.
You make some trees, or
Yeah, palm trees. Yeah,
they can get some fruits. And why do you make it pink?
Because the airplane is pink.
The airplane is pink.
Yeah.
Wow, I have never seen a pink airplane.
So you have to have like this, like I don't know, tension, or like you have to have it like so that it keeps its shape.
It has to have a balance.
Yeah, balance.
Otherwise
Yeah.
it will break.
So you see the final like design, but then to get to this, you have to experiment and you have to learn how the materials work and how you can actually build something like this. And then you can appreciate, the buildings, and you understand like what architects have tried to achieve.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Well, you all can say ni hao more. I just learned to say it in Finnish. Yeah.
She has studied the English Chinese kindergarten.
Why this is so important to learn Chinese here?
Well, we think that Chinese have the future. We think that we need to know Chinese language so that we can cooperate with you.
I always find that we have a lot in common. I mean, first you think that Finland and China are very, very different, but actually I think that we are very similar in many ways. And Confucius said, like 2,000 years ago, that if you love what you do, you will not have to work a single day of your life. And in Finland, we believe in that totally. So you could say that we are very much following that Confucian approach in that regard.
So we actually lost what we used to have.
Exactly.
我坐巴士、坐火车，只要任何的大众捷运系统就不用钱，所以这是赫尔辛基给妈妈的一个很好的服务。
就是这等于还不是钱的问题，它是一种方便。你上车不用掏包。
对，你不觉得就是妈妈，你想看我们要带多少东西？她其实在香港先出生，然后所以我在香港已经待了90个月以后我才搬来。所以我有两边很明显的感觉嘛。那香港你别说这个车了，我们香港所有的妈妈都在讲买多小的车多好，对不对？你也知道，
出去我就会很紧张。你去餐厅的时候会想说他不要吵哦，
对，
不要闹哦，不要打破东西，或者就是你到香港这种公共场合，你就会觉得紧张。
然后我觉得我也是有这种感觉，然后觉得妈妈很 guilty， 就觉得好像我带了一个打扰大家的东西。可是在这边就是他们常开玩笑说。那个芬兰的妈妈跟我讲，她说 "Don't worry， 这边就是妈妈是最大 ，Mommy's boss"。这就是最新的那个 museum， 它是地下室的，地下6层，
都在这个下面。
所以你现在看到这只窗呢，是可以往下看，下面的人可以往上看。
我刚才在想，小孩子上去不会很滑吗
？No， 它就是如果你去看他的介绍，他们的 Facebook 对外宣称就是 Welcome， 就是来这边爬。就是小牌，
就是尽情招进这里看，
所以我觉得很棒啊！你看，是不是很开心？是不是很开心？这就很 free 你知道，一个妈妈，你一定要跟24小时小朋友在一起，不用送他去什么班啊，你就让他这边上上下下，大点小孩爬上爬下，坡度不一样，训练的是不一样的。他们希望小朋友有美感，那我觉得你有美感，不是说我只有小孩子的展览我带他去，这就叫美感，而是说你随时可以看到这个东西，我觉得这个才会有自然而然的美感的培养。你看我的日常生活之一就是逛博物馆，第一就是太多博物馆，然后小朋友就在这些东西当中，我觉得耳濡目染，自然他的美感就会培养出来了。
好吗？你说一个社会对于小孩子的态度哈，其实还真不是一定是说这个社会富裕贫穷，人多人少，可能是你小时候怎么被对待的，然后你长大就知道怎么去对待别人。
对。
夜色降临赫尔辛基，城市郊外 ，Rani 老师的身份由教师转为母亲。
Our family is full of music. Everyone in this house plays some kind of instrument, and that is why it's quite cozy to live in this kind of house, because it's a very noisy family. Eikö kumpikaan ota maitoa vai? Okei. No selvä. We have 5 children. And the youngest one is 7 and the oldest one is 24. Hyvää yötä. Tuu syömään sit iltapala, kun siltä tuntuu.
Joo. Haluatko muuten auttaa tässä yksi lasku, mitä mä en? Sä et saa sitä ostettua.
Sitten noitten milligrammojen kanssa olla tarkkana.
Niin pitää.
16 kertaa 2. 16 plus 16. No jos mä pisän sen vähän tuolta ylhäältä. Suu auki. Suu auki. lensivät parvekkeen ovet auki ja keltaista valoa tunkeutui hienojen, keveiden uutimien läpi. Sitten tuli kaunis nuori rouva parvekkeelle ja nojautui kaiteen yli. Sataa! Nyt tulee pian kevät, hän sanoi.
Please, could you go there? Thank you.
It's quite demanding, to be honest, because we don't have any grandparents. And sometimes it's very hard because the job is demanding and also because they have so many hobbies. I'm paid full paid for 3 months after giving birth to a child. And after that, I get like 80% of my salary for 1 year. And I'm able to stay at home until the child is 3 years old. I went back to school like when my children were 1 year old or 1.5 year old. I also like my job. I have been studying to become a Finnish and Finnish literature teacher. I have studied to get a diploma from Aalto University to become a future schools teacher or something like that. And then I went to university to study Chinese for a year and a half. And then I went back to university trying to write my research plan on phenomenon-based learning.
Wow. How can you manage all this?
We all have time, but we just have to pack it. Yeah. I think that teachers have to be a learner.
Yeah, but why you need to learn so much? Is that something, the requirements from your job?
No. Yeah. It is for me, and it is also for my students, because all the knowledge I get is something that I'm also able to give to my students, isn't it?
And no competition. So you really want to learn by yourself, for
Exactly,
yourself.
Because I don't have to compete. I think that I gain more of me on that way.
Yeah.
So, because if I was like in a competition with somebody, how would I feel? Even though that I have worked very hard, I would be second.
好教师是芬兰教育的基石。好教师是怎样炼成的？这是位于海门林纳的师范学院，可以比作教师的西点军校。不过画风很不相同。
Any guideline for how do you should look like? No.
No. I think it's an equality here. Yeah. That everyone can wear what they want and show what they love, what is their passion on their clothes. And it was my second try when I get in this school. So many people trying to get in. It was thousands of people.
We have a psychological interview.
Put the word on sentences and what that tells about you. And then you meet psychology. He found that you've been really like family person. You've been really like keen on people.
I've met some people overseas and they said, I can't sing. My kindergarten teacher said to me, I can't sing. So this is
That's
a label.
Since my childhood, and I have been told I can't sing. Oh, when you sing, it's like reading a book, so stop that.
So we try to avoid that we don't label anybody or stigmatize that you can't this, you can't that.
What if, let's say, a child is really not good at mathematics? He hates numbers.
Well, we are thinking about the way we teach the child. We are not thinking that, oh, that child doesn't learn and there is something wrong with that child. If he's interested in playing with cars, then we are doing the math with cars.
Legos, we start to count Legos.
We go in grocery store and they have to...
So we put it secretly in the interest of the child. And then the math comes. Because we believe it is there.
It's really like tailor-made education.
It is like tailor-made.
Yeah.
Individually tailor-made.
Yes. So I have missed chance to be a singer then.
Yeah, maybe you would be the old.
You guys okay? When the children do something nice or their clothes are nice and neat, everybody's done their homework. One marble comes from here to here. Always, so when this one has been moved over, the children get a class party.
So you always need a reason to have a party.
Yes. Yeah. It's nice. It motivates the kids.
It doesn't matter who made it, like who get rewarded.
No, absolutely
it's all.
not.
It's a teamwork.
Yes. It's time to switch your stations. Number 14 goes to number 1.
Here's the bell. Changing time. Changing.
Why do you have the mixed age here?
We find it interesting because bigger kids can then have the self-confidence in better level, and the small ones can say they are teaching us.
Great. And how old are you? May I ask?
I'm 11 years old.
11. So how many languages do you speak?
Finnish, Russian, French, and a little bit Turkish.
Oh, and English. You just forgot it.
At the beginning of 4th grade, they are now choosing another language, which is French, German, Spanish, or Russian.
Wow. The system that we use here in this school is called CLIL, Content Learning Integrated Language, and it's like learning your mother tongue, but just at a faster pace. So instead of me teaching them English, I teach subjects in English.
So they don't have to like write the same words in 10 times?
Not very often.
And memorize something? No.
No.
How many time do you spend on your homework? 1 hour?
30 minutes.
Oh, like per day? Or?
Yeah. If they do their work well, I'll give one card to the kid, and next time if they don't feel like, no, I don't want to, or if they don't, oh, I didn't do my homework, then they can use that one, and I'm not telling the parents.
You are not telling the parents?
Yeah. It is their responsibility. It is their work. The bell.
Yeah.
We still have about 3-point-some minutes. But now, everyone, please, outside, break time, go. Everyone is going outside for 15 minutes. Even though it's minus 15 and lots of snow, the kids are happy to be outside.
Yeah.
Push, go.
The teachers in Finland are highly educated and highly trusted. So there are no inspectors coming to check our lesson plans. That gives teachers a lot of extra time to do these kinds of projects and plan things that are actually interesting for the kids and motivate them to learn.
We work for the kids.
Yes.
Okay.
We don't have to write reports or
nothing.
Then you also don't have anything like promotion then?
Yes, we do.
How?
After working for so many years, you're automatically given a raise, and then I think it's 5 years is the next 10, and then 15. 20th is the last one.
Yeah.
After 20 years of teaching, then you get these automatic raises, and all teachers have the same
salaries, yeah.
but no
Great.
titles.
No.
Still no titles?
Still no titles.
Finland doesn't work with titles.
And did you notice that the teachers call us by our first name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard
She
that.
made sure she asked me twice.
Yeah. Yes.
人们说学校是社会的缩影，芬兰社会的宽容与接纳、平等观念，在这所学校中最能体现。
Hyvää huomenta Hösmäripuiston koulu. Arabian kieltä puhuu äidinkielenään yli 300 miljoonaa ihmistä. Se on maailman 5. puhutuin kieli. Nyt opetamme teille hieman arabian kieltä. Huomenta.
Hello.
Hyvää yötä.
مساء الخير.
Kiitos.
شكرا.
Minun nimeni on.
أنا اسمي.
Over 25 nationalities, 27 languages altogether.
And you always have them on the broadcasting, right? Like to tell their own language.
And then actually their friends know that you can do something I cannot, so you are talented.
Wow.
So we kind of raise their profile at the school. And our goal is that the families and the children, they know that they are a really important part of the school.
What is their age, I would say?
6.
They all dress up by themselves?
Yeah. That's the preschool goal. This is for reversing. And this is also important for the children. They come here, oh, this is my language.
哦，你有没有给小朋友讲过中文？有广播过吗？
没有。
还没有。但是你会告诉他们这个是你的语言是吗？在家里说的语言。
We have different kind of families in Espoo City. For example, the coastal area is very expensive, and the property there is very expensive. There are less immigrant background families on those areas, but it doesn't mean the qualification of the teaching or the teachers. It's the same wherever you are.
Can I say the gap between the poor and the rich, it happens in every country. But in Finland, this gap will not impact the quality of study of the next generation.
That's true. And inside every school, we have different kind of families. So we don't have rich kids' schools. And as teachers, we don't know. I don't know about these parents. What are they doing? What is their salary?
So you don't ask when the kids come here?
No. It doesn't matter. We take the child.
Well, I want to be a coder because my dad has a little bit taught me and I use a lot of time on the computer.
And I want to be like a footballer, or if I don't become a footballer, then maybe I'll become like police or...
When I was little, I wanted to be a naughty police who didn't go to school and just had a gun.
What does mean success here?
There's no success. If you get a job and a wife, a good amount of money, you have already...
Everyone's like same, good.
Equal.
No one's best and it's equal.
In Finland, if you look at education, it's carefully designed so that there are no dead ends. So, I mean, you can go into university or you can go into vocational like studies. And also in Finland, all jobs are good jobs. So as a parent, it's not like, oh, if your child doesn't go to university, it's not like the end of the world. If you ask, what is the best school in Finland? So do you know? The nearest school.
Joka 我们去往远离首都、位于北极圈里的学校。首先看到也是学生们在体验残疾同学的生活。这个孩子无法说话，每天有专人陪伴上学。见到陌生人，他就以长时间的拥抱来问候。
Keskiön aurinko on kesä ja heinäkuuta ja sadonkorjuu on elokuu ja ruska on syyskuu ja ensilumi on lokaa ja marraskuu. Joulukaamos on joulukuussa.
学生与学生是平等的，学校与学校之间也是如此。北极圈里的学校获得的政府资源跟大城市一样，只是课程内容自有特色。
In our new curriculum, we have to decide one area that goes through all the subjects.
Yeah.
And this year, the second graders have decided that it is reindeer. No niin, hyvä. Hyvä, hyvä.
Meni kaikki.
And how many reindeers do you have?
How many you have money?
It's similar because
really?
it is the property.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. This is a taboo here, like you cannot ask.
We have on both sides of the tree.
Yes.
So it means that more than one.
Ja voin antaa niitä sinnekin, jos ne ei halua olla täällä. Taste this. This is it's a heart.
What? Reindeer's heart?
Yeah, we use all of parts in reindeer.
These all your deers?
Yes.
Hey, that's why you're a rich man. You have so many deers.
No,
That's why I cannot ask you how many deers you have. You have so many. Is that to a certain age the kids will have their own deers?
No, when they're born.
So all your kids have their own deer?
Yes.
Wow. Your family have been always here?
Joo. Onkin melkein, 1700-luvulla ainakin on yltää se.
So your children, when they grow up, you want them to stay here to keep your business with the reindeer?
Yeah,
or you want them to go to the capital like Helsinki, big city? No. Why?
Absolutely here.
Why?
No täällä on minusta hyvä elää ja meillä on täällä kaikki mitä me tarvitaan. Ja
ainakin hoitaa poroja.
How often you go to Helsinki?
Once in 10 years. Maybe.
What?
So much people.
What is the best part of this lifestyle here?
Freedom. Is that free?
Sitten mentiin. Tulkaa. We are going to meet our companions for the first time. They are senior people who usually come to Riistavuori Service Center.
For them to understand age?
Yes, age and time. Herrat ja neidit. Me mennään ovesta sisään. Kauniit käytöstavat. Nuoret miehet. Mitä tapahtuu hatulle?
Anna pois.
Just to pick one picture and now they tell their names and why did they choose that picture. This is just to get to know each other in the group.
Jokainen teistä taiteilijoista ottaa siis yhden paperin. Siinä pöydällä on väripapereita. Mieti, mistä asioista kasvot koostuvat. Silmät, nenä, otsa. Take this piece of paper. That's not the point.
Well, it's my first time to draw a face. Do you believe that? For me, you have like this part of you. It's very clear. Very yeah, it's different, right? Have you learned drawing?
I didn't learn, but I like. When I was a child, I liked to. And now we have a small group there. We once in week we do something like that.
Well, I started, I realized this is not about how you draw, it's like the way I see it.
Yeah.
Express myself.
Yeah. And everyone is able to do this because these pictures, they don't compete with other pictures. So they are more creative to see things. And so they are free to do on the paper what expressions they have.
Sorry, I get a bit touched.
It is.
Because, we're always being told that you can't do this or you are not able to do this or that. Sorry. And when I talked to this lady, she told me so she never really learned how to draw or good at it. She just likes it when she was young. When you have a hobby in your life, you never be alone, you never be desperate or whatever. It's really something so precious. Now I start to understand what it means like to learn for your life. What do you think about time age now and yourself?
Well, I don't know how to explain.
Me either.
We learned what they do a little free time, like how do they live, how old are they, and
where did they born when they were little, and how was their school when they were kids.
And what will happen later is that they don't remember any of my math lessons. They will not remember any of my science lessons. But what they will carry on and what they will bring up when they are 9th graders, they will remember this project. And they remember the conversation they had with their senior. It is very precious and it is very important to see who you are. But you're nothing if there's nobody around you. I think that all of this life is the relationship between human and the conversation between human to human, face to face.
在芬兰，社会的高福利保障了没有那么激烈的竞争，每一个个体是比较独立的，相互尊重，有自己的权利。那么家庭之间、成员之间是有一种信任感，而到个人的层面呢，不断的从他现实生活去学习的最终目的是为了生活。或许我们没有办法马上学到芬兰所有的这些优秀的东西，有些东西甚至也不符合我们的传统或者我们的现实。但是我想至少会有一些从家庭、从个人层面可以去了解、可以去改进的东西。比如说作为家长，我觉得要给孩子更多的尊重，让他们保持好奇。最重要的是，我们真的要有个共识，就是未来从来不只是有一个样子。